Here's everything you're gonna get when your crew is fully leveled out. Just a reminder, when you play with your crew, you get bonus crew XP. At level 2, we get new backgrounds. At level 3, we get some clothing. At level 4, we get an emote. At level 5, we get custom crew names. So when you make your crew, it will give you a random name, and then you have to hit level 5 to get your custom crew name. Level 6, we get custom crew colors. At level 7, you're going to get a 5% rep bonus when you play with your crew members. At crew level 8, we're going to get a 5% VC bonus when you play with your crew members. At level 9, we get crew clothing and backgrounds. At level 10, we get another emote. At level 11, we get custom crew logos. At level 12, we get an upgraded bonus to our rep. At level 13, we get an upgraded bonus to your VC when you're playing with crew members. At level 14, we get more crew clothing and backgrounds. At level 15, we get custom crew uniforms. At level 16, we get cat breakers, but you have to be in the crew for 7 days for you to get your cat breaker. At level 17, you get custom arena floors. At level 18, we get custom arena sound effects. At level 19, we get more clothing and backgrounds. At level 20, we get 25% rep bonus when you're playing with crew members. At level 21, we get 25% VC bonus when you're playing with crew members. At level 22, once again, you have to be in the crew for 7 days to get your second cat breaker. At level 23, we get more clothing and backgrounds. At level 24, we get another badge loadout, but we have to be in the crew for 7 days. At level 25, we get custom arena baskets. At level 26, we get an upgraded 50% rep bonus when you play with your crew members. At level 27, we get an upgraded VC bonus, making it 50% when you play with crew members. At level 28, we get Synergy +1, so that's basically your +1 badges. But you have to be in the crew for 7 days. Just like the Synergy, at level 29, we get cat breakers, but once again, you have to be in the crew for 7 days. At level 30, we get more clothing and backgrounds. At level 31, we get a custom scores table. At level 32, we get a larger arena. At level 33, we get to choose which mascots come to our games. At level 34, we get more clothing and backgrounds. At level 35, we get LED flooring. At level 36, we get an 100%, meaning 2 times rep bonus when you play with your crew members. At level 37, when you play with your crew members, you get infinite skill boost. At level 38, when you play with crew members, you get unlimited Gatorade boost. At level 39, we get another Synergy +1. And then at level 40, we get another cat breaker. And then every season, there'll be +5 to our crew levels. So next season, there'll be 45 levels. Next season, there'll be 50, and so on.